And we're now set for race number 4. And they're off. And Elms was the slowest out. Alpha Bravo drops back to last. And Lord of Brazil eased back to third last. Tupac jumped quickly. Renounce going up. And in between, Furtively hunting for the front. With the mouth ajar, it's Furtively and Renounce. 1 and 2. And they lead from Simple Affair now, railing up to join them as well to make a line of 3. Carver's Wingman is 3 wide in that second division, along with Tupac and Flash Cadillac on the fence. They get away by 3 lengths on Tanah Lot, now quickly improving. And then on the inside, Miss Nebraska, 3 deep with some cover. Lord of Brazil is back second last, the favourite, and back on his inside is Alpha Bravo, heading off the back straight, 800 left to go. And it's Furtively. Tries to sit up. He's now travelling a lot better as he settles by 3/4 on Renounce and Simple Affair. Then Carver's Wingman 3 wide. The outside of Tupac in the centre. 2 lengths to Tanah Lot, Flash Cadillac. Then followed by Miss Nebraska on the fence. Elms is slowly picking his way through the field. And then Maidan City around the outside of Bigoted, Clinical. Now Lord of Brazil still second last. And now Mott's getting to work at him. He's going to need to start to 5 very shortly. And Alpha Bravo at the tail of the field. It's Furtively and Renounce into the straight. They lead by 2.5 on Tanah Lot coming. Then Elms, followed by on the inside Simple Affair. But down towards the 200 metres, Furtively giving something to chase. Furtively from Renounce. And here's Tanah Lot now starting to dive. Tanah Lot's coming strongly. He tightens up Renounce, but he gets the win. Tanah Lot wins by a half length on Furtively and Renounce. Probably stiff not to get second, but he wouldn't have beaten the winner. Back in fourth was Elms, and then
last ahead in front of the last horse. He was pulled out of the race. He's got a major problem, whatever it is, I'm not sure. You could tell a long way out that he wasn't going well at about the 700, and rounding the bend, you can see his rider. You can just see him going out of screen now, but his rider looking down. He was pulled out of the race. Well, look at this horse, will you? Have a look at this. He's just got a heap of ability, but boy, oh boy, he's a nightmare to ride. And Luke Nolan rode him previously. He would have taken a fair deal of experience out.
Further down, we've got Nazabil 7 into 650, back at the $7. Tanah Lot. Eamon Oliver has the ride. Last start winner, Colin Little. That was a good win at Ballarat after clopping a little bit of it.
7 is Tanah Lot. 340 out to 370, into 340. D. Oliver, Colin Little. He's talented, this son of Street Cry. 2,000 metres suits. He does a lot right. He's a big baby. He's
on Tanah Lot. The day this horse clicks, he'll come out and beat a good field by 3 or 4 lengths, and you wouldn't be surprised if it was today. And Tier on the back foot, he missed it by a length and a half. Nassabil on the inside, Dixie Doll, and wide out on the track, Don Sebastian. And Zara is going to comfortably come across, and he'll roll to the lead and now looks for the fence at the judge. Cool, Besharovka, Tanah Lot, and Orienteer on the fence last. And Tanah Lot's pulling a little bit for rain. And I think Ollie said, well, I'm not going to fight you. I'll let you stride. And Tanah Lot will be up sharing the lead in a moment. Don Sebastian wobbled on the turn out of the straight and going up fast. Tanah Lot now shot around the field. And in what was a dawdling tempo, leads the way from Nazabil. And Don Sebastian found himself without cover on the outside now. Dixie Doll is one running run. Oliver in a pretty cute move. He was last of all. They were going to walk, so now he's gone to the front and he's leading them to suit himself at his own tempo. A length and a half in front as they come past the 800 metres mark from Don Sebastian. Then Nazabil on the rail and Dixie Doll just edges out 3 deep. Keep Cool's trying to get its back. They were followed by Besharovka and still last Orienteer. They're bunching up a bit more. Tanah Lot in this big rising class from his maiden win leads by a length and a half. Don Sebastian coming off the bit. Nazabil on the fence. Dixie Doll scrubbed along. Keep Cool in traffic. Besharovka, Orienteer last as they turn. Tanah Lot, geez, rated this well in front. It could take a bit of stitching. Leads a length and a half. Don Sebastian, 2 away. Keep Cool running on. Then Nazabil. Tanah Lot to the 200. 2 lengths in front. Don Sebastian's trying very hard. They were followed by Keep Cool wide out. It's Tanah Lot in front. And it was a very good move after about 300 metres by Oliver. It wins him the race when he went to the front. Tanah Lot comfortably. Seconds ahead, Bobber, between Don Sebastian, Keep Cool. The judge can separate those. And then either Nazabil or Orienteer for fourth. Besharovka and Dixie Doll alongside of it.
Genius, Damien Oliver. Absolute 10 out of 10 ride. Summed up the situation, said, why am I going to did he go comfortably? He led nicely, kicked clear, and won with a leg in the air. Don
back here have no chance in pulling me head off. So he let him run to the front. There's your totes going up on screen.
Out before we get into the mounting yard for Coolmore. Short on the tote is Tanah Lot. You can do better than that on track. He's $1.85. 3 runs back in from a spell. Quaice's bumped into Caravaggio, went to Sporting Bet Park during the week and won. The form is solid. He kept trying hard over the 1600 over there, but the first three, it was clear cut and they all won. There's a look at the Super Tab readout.
Stand well, and they're off now. And Tanah Lot came out bumping with Topeka Point. Didn't do either of them all that much good. They're the last two once they settle down. Champagne Love left well and she's track, but there are starting to find some moves approaching now because of that, with Resounding Miss quickly shooting up outside of Champagne Love now as they travel off the back, and Babe to Win pushes up in the middle. A length on You're Joking Me, and then Tanah Lot, and 2.5 to Topeka Point, who was left a bit flat-footed, showing the whip when the speed went on. 600 to go. Champagne Love just led Babe to Win. Resounding Miss and Tanah Lot. Oliver gets the favourite to the outside, 4 deep, and he's coming at the leaders strongly now. Then You're Joking Me and Topeka Point, but they turn for home. Champagne Love under pressure, headed by Resounding Miss and Tanah Lot. Then You're Joking Me and Babe to Win. Tanah Lot continues that surge though, and at the top of the straight took a narrow lead from Resounding Miss. You're Joking Me into third. Tanah Lot getting the upper hand though with 100 to go. About a half length over Resounding Miss, who battles on determinedly, but Tanah Lot is doing just well enough, and Tanah Lot won it about a long neck to Resounding Miss, with You're Joking Me 2 lengths away third. A decent margin to Champagne Love.
Mail specials home, $1.70, $1.70, 180. Started 185 on track. That was your SP. The top fluck was 190.
The jockeys have got up pretty quickly. They're about to move onto the track. Quickly, I can tell you, Tanah Lot's at $4.40 is the favourite on track. Let's go, Ollie. He's been racing well. He needs a few things to go his way in his races, but he's rock solid fit. Tackles this track and distance for the first time. I'm not sure if that's going to hold any fears for him.
I love the trip. Whether he handles Moonee Valley is a little query, but anyway, they're going to put him right through, and off they go now. And Warrator was one of the first to bounce out of the stalls. Georgian Queen got away well and is booting forward, and No Dispute is up there. Followed Warringar, All Out War pushing through near the inside, and then Tanah Lot. Our Miss Moet trying to steady back from Zarbest, Kissy Lips and Mauritius, and then DeBecca and Zoned In was last. So Georgian Queen has the lead down towards the turn the first time. Warrator is a length second, and Tanah Lot is posted a little wide, and he's third. He's 3 deep, in fact, as they enter the straight, and he's probably going to go on and find the lead here. Back behind those horses is All Out War back in fourth placing as they zip along down the straight. Tanah Lot doing some work, does sit outside of this leader. Warringar is fifth, about 7 lengths away from the leader. No Dispute the rail, and then Zarbest, Mauritius, Kissy Lips about 3 lengths further back as Our Miss Moet, followed by DeBecca and Zoned In. So they've run the first part of the race pretty quickly, and Bossy has taken Tanah Lot to the lead now. He went by the 6 ticket, tucked in on the fence from Kissy Lips, and then came Our Miss Moet, and Zoned In was last of all. Tanah Lot has had a mid-race breather after doing some work to find the lead, and he went to the 800 turn by a length. Warrator is second, All Out War's third, has an easy run. Followed then about to go to the outside as Warringar, Georgian Queen just ahead of it in the yellow colours. And then came No Dispute. Zarbest pulled out, followed by Mauritius. Kissy Lips to Becca, trying to find a way through near the inside, and then Zoned In, and Our Miss Moet dropped out. Tanah Lot had the lead from Warrator and Warringar. Then All Out War, hard ridden the inside. Zarbest and Mauritius trying to make some ground. Tanah Lot the one to run down. He's full of running. He's gone away 3 lengths. All Out War chases him home along the rail, followed by Warringar and then Zarbest, but into the straight. Tanah Lot led by 3 lengths. Bossy's going for 3 for the night from All Out War, Warringar, Zarbest and Mauritius, but it's all Tanah Lot. Did some work, but he's going to bolt it in. Tanah Lot scored by a length and a half to All Out War. Warringar got third, just in front there of about 3 of them lining up for fourth. Zoned In's made ground, Mauritius and Zarbest, followed in by DeBecca. No Dispute, and they were followed then by
The leader, Warringar, does what Warringar
runs fourth.
the night from All Out War, Warringar, Zarbest and Mauritius, but it's all Tanah Lot. Did some work, but he's going to bolt it in. Tanah Lot scored by a length and a half to All Out War. Warringar got third, just in front there of about 3 of them lining up for fourth. Zoned In's made ground, Mauritius and Zarbest, followed in by DeBecca. No Dispute, and they were followed then by
the leader, Warringar, does what Warringar
runs fourth with the 9 Mauritius